Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Susie from Susie's Room for Crochet, and if it's your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. So I'm here today with another tutorial for you, and this is for what's called the wavy granny stitch, or the drunken granny stitch some people call it. I've done lots of tutorials on like the granny stitch or the granny square, and I've been trying out a different version of the granny stitch, and this is what I came up with, and I thought I'd come along here and show you how to do this stitch. So I've been working on this scarf for myself as the weather has got a little bit chillier here in the UK, and I haven't finished it yet, and I haven't decided whether I'm going to put a border on it or not yet. But anyway, I thought I'd come along and show you how to do this stitch. So you will need some yarn, whatever weight yarn you prefer to use, and the appropriate hook size. I wanted mine to be like a little bit more flexible, so I went up a hook size. So this is DK weight yarn, and I'm using a 4.5mm hook. And for this tutorial, I'm going to just do like a small swatch, but you can chain however many you need to for whatever you want to make for your scarf or jumper or whatever it is, or blanket. So we're going to start off with a slip knot, and then we're going to chain in multiples of 5, but try to leave your chains a little bit loose, like don't chain them too tightly. So yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through. That's 5. You carry on making your chains in multiples of 5, and I will be back here to show you what we're going to do next when I've got my chains. So I have my 20 chains here. It's not very many because I'm just doing like a little swatch. And then when you've got the number of chains that you need to add 4 more chains. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to find the 6th chain from the hook. So we don't count a loop on the hook, count these V's that are just off of the loop. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to yarn over and insert our hook into the 6th stitch, and make sure you get 2 V's on your hook when you're doing this row. Yarn over, pull through those 2 V's, you'll have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and that's a double crochet. I'm talking US terms. Now we need to put another 3 more double crochets in that same stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook back into the same stitch, grab the yarn, pull up a loop, you'll have 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our 2nd double crochet. Another 2 more into that same stitch. That's 1 and 2. So we have a total of 4 double crochets into one stitch, and then what we're going to do is yarn over and chain 3, and then we're going to put a double crochet back into that same stitch. So do 1 more double crochet into that same stitch, and that's how you should be looking. We're now going to skip 4 stitches. This little stitch here is a stitch right next to where you've just crocheted into, so make sure you count that one. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. We're skipping 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and inserting our hook into the 5th stitch, and we're going to repeat what we just did. So 4 double crochets into that stitch, 2, 3 and 4. That's 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Hang on a second, I don't know if I went into the right stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's just do that again. You have to really count these stitches properly so that you get the right stitch count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's my 5th stitch there. Make sure I've got both my loops, and put my 4 double crochets in. 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and another double crochet back into that same stitch. That's our second one. We now need to skip 4 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's my 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's my 5th stitch. Insert, making sure you get both the V's on the hook, yarn over, do your double crochets, so a total of 4 double crochets. Four double crochets, chain 3 and another double crochet back into that stitch. And that's how you should be looking. We're now going to skip 4 again, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to double crochet into the 1, 2, 3, 4, double crochet into the 5th stitch with our 4 double crochets all into one stitch, 2, 3 and 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3 and 4 double crochets back into that same, and a double crochet, 1 double crochet back into that same stitch, and then you'll have like 2 stitches left. All you're going to do is yarn over, insert your hook into the last chain at the end there and do a double crochet, and that's the end of your first row. So now every single row is going to be the same, and you just carry on repeating it until you've got the length of whatever you're making, blanket, scarf, cardigan. So how we start every row is by chaining 3 and turning our work. And now we're going to be working into these chain 3 spaces instead of stitches. So yarn over and do 4 double crochets into that chain 3 space. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and another double crochet back into that chain 3 space. And then we're going to move to our next chain 3 space and do 4 double crochets, four double crochets, a chain 3 and 4 double crochets, and 1 double crochet. Okay, so in every space it's 4 double crochets, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet. Now we're moving to our next chain 3 space with 4 double crochets, chain 3 and double crochet back into that same space, and move into our next double crochet, our next chain 3 space with 4 double crochets, four double crochets, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet back into that space. And then you come to this last cluster of 4, and you can either, what you're going to do is a double crochet, but you can either choose to crochet into the top of the chain there or just go through the space. So yarn over, I just go through the space, so insert your hook through the space and do a double crochet. And that is the end of round 2. And now every single row will be the same. So you start off with your chain 3, turn your work, and now you're working back into these chain 3 spaces again with your 4 double crochets. Four double crochets, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet into the chain 3 space, and then you move to your next one. Make sure that you're following the top row and don't get confused and go below a row. So it's like each cluster along this top row you're going to be working into the chain 3 space. I'll carry on along here with you, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload this video onto my YouTube channel where you can easily pause and rewind to find where you need to be, and it will probably be a little bit easier than maybe following it here, because it's difficult here on TikTok to pause and rewind. So that's 4 double crochets, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet. I don't know why I keep saying 4. 1 double crochet into the chain space, move to the next space, 4 double crochets, chain 3 and 1 double crochet back into that space, and then we have our last one here for me. You probably have more. 4 double crochets, chain 3 and 1 double crochet, and that brings us almost to the end. So again, you can double crochet into the top chain there, or just go through the space. So if you want to go into the chain, just count your 4 stitches here, and then the chain you would go into is just there at the top. But I just, to make it easier, just go into that end space there with a double crochet, and I think you just get equally a straighter edge. So to start your next round, you're going to chain 3, turn your work and work back again into these spaces, doing your 4 double crochets, a chain 3 and 1 double crochet in each space, and that's all you're going to do. This is all there is to this pattern, and I hope you've been able to follow along with me, and that you've found it interesting and maybe something you would like to try. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all again in another tutorial. Bye for now.